Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How do you feel in this afternoon? I hope and you good and better. Maybe you are in the theater, maybe you are in the park, maybe I am with your family, maybe you watch the movie, I don't know. But I hope that you are good. And this afternoon I speak with you about different chain and different periods. I was working 19 years old, very young. In 1995, I was working as a professional with a quality supervisor, and I learned about these times with a company with a methodist is to change. But now, little companies, medium companies, system to start for after the second wars. And 16 years, other people of administration and strategic intelligence to become various little enterprises know to implementation for this methods. And this afternoon I don't do for speech for my life, only is for introduction. Okay, what I speak with you about is about the strategic knowledge from the industrial operation digital management 4. I'm understand I'm a learning for the system integration, human capital, utilities, technologies for organization efficient is good. Now I'm administration candidate for the doctoral. I resume about the midlife. See, I am a strategic management. See, my focus are on quality and production and manufacturing and industrial safety. But I'm working and solids. What you think about the need? What is the reason for to change for different goal? What is the to change your paradigms? Not only word and quality. What it is I like so much. I like so much for this and started with a professional in my life. It's good for and this method is, for example, an ISO 9000 and this period is a lot of documents, a lot of procedures. It's good. Standardization is good, but for it's a no bureaucratic process. See, it's for this reason la transformación for the tower industrial 4. Purpose-led operational achievements and empowerment of the human talent. I am a doctoral candidate in administration and the UO Global University now. The current trayectory of competencies en la industria operacional to advance en manufactura, for example, the supply chain management, the customer relations management, and the BSM and the lean manufacturing focus on the system waste reduction and cost optimization. Yeah? And also, management is for standardization, for the quality, the ISO 9000 and ISO 14000 is for environment, and the ISO 45000 is for safety, and ISO 50,000 is for energy. Yeah. What is the organizational leadership? Es an enrollment of the highest performance and this under the trainer model to base on the business key indication and empowerment. What happened with maybe to the training must establishes with the objectives for the organization or companies. But what happened today? And some companies, for the manager or the owners to think for the training no is established with the objectives. The program schools must to establish with the objectives, and also the politics is. But what to vote about the objectives? What happened today? Maybe it's high, maybe it's middle. I don't know. The objectives is most who are model and SNRRT for to complete and these objectives. And also we have when the department or the manager not to complete the objectives or is an yellow color or red color for 3 months continuous, 3 months continuous, the companies must aún multidisciplinary is study and the concurrent engineering is to figure out the solution. To figure out the solution for the problems, yeah. For the indication maybe it's in red to change yellow and yellow change to green. Okay. The balance scorecard, internal element the corporate division from financial and customer internal process on learning perspectives. The OKRS or SMRT establishing the ambitious objectives with the maturely scale results on the operation level. The problem solving an empty HDS methodology is discipline approach for identification continue to and to figure out the solution for the root cause in operation files. The human empathy maps is understand the barriers and motivation to achieve effective situational leadership. What happened today in differences the companies? Only they figure out for the problems. It's good. Or is to found the road cause. But what happened? Only the objectives, only the measures to establish in this area or in this department. But this solution must to implement another department. So it's the same problems as to implement, and this decision is to take. I will be to take the learning lesson to implement in other areas is a spectrum map. Yeah? So es el mismo same es because, bro. And now today is two department not working together, not with a concurrent engineering. Everyone to choose a different objectives. It's good, but when you involve it, different areas, different peoples, maybe their experience, maybe the knowledge, I don't know, but they to take with the time for implementation and maybe together to figure out for the problems or solution for the problems. Okay? What is the new frontier? The pillars of intellectual transformation. What's happening today? And different companies to die a lot of trees to die the bureaucratic ways and the bureaucratic process. For example, in documents and a paper, notaries a less paper, and also the process for the signature is a long. Many people to sign for authorization at some documents. Yeah? I'm going to start with a use for the A and Big Data, Massive Analysis on the Industrial Data, Predictive Mantenimiento, Chain for Estimation of Critical Variables. The second is Digital VCN, es el Value Stream Map, and Automation for Stream Mapping, and the Real-Time Simulation Digital. For today's and good decision, yeah, not to stop the production. Yeah. But now several simulations for the process. For the vision laser to a 3 dimension today is more easy. But I remember we had to make the result or calculation for the data times. It's a manual, and the formula is fine. But it's much easy. It's only to put and the prisma to take and 3 dimension, and all this information is at the computer and also to so watch the process in 3 dimension. And also this system, what happened with this to slow the production, or maybe we need more machines, new equipment. I don't know. But it's much easier for us. And also the smart factory to clone code a través de sensor ensure immediately the operation, the KPIs on the performance metrics. Es muy fácil. Estoy conected, all connected with almost same with the cells for the body and the brain. It's all the connected. What happened? We don't file on one cell or no organs. Esto affects all the process. Right now is to working together and to figure out for the problems and not to work for separate, and also to elimination the waste. Okay, and not like to dream. Yeah, we establishes an improvement until around 70% to reduce on the cost for the organization. Yeah. What is my doctor lo propose? Es la Strategic Conversion Transform Regulation completes on the real operation conviction, the human development to create and the career path and robust so skill training, and also to the development the people. Yeah, maybe the people they don't have a career, professional career, but I to empowerment with that so skills training and financial linking to internet time employee training or plan to co-reduce and efficiency and sustain empowering and use technical and tool empowerment. Yeah, and also the digital, for example, tablets, computers, screens, yeah, and the electronic boards. I don't know what is the only I use for examples. By administration of the bureaucracy procedures and process. The paperless digital strategy eliminating the bureaucracy ways to blend change technology, electronic access or signature for to sign or to redaction the documents, electronic documents. We have no prints. Not today, more trees today, okay? Switch off floor to mobile tablets and mobile device for real-time evidence capture and automation. What happened when you take a you rise and card? This card of this observation tour is the manager or the administration they to write an electronica, the other team to solve an electronic tablet, computer, I don't know. Intelligence to close the battery bases for immediately response for the internal ISOs. And also is the other thing is to continue. Always to check what happened, the implementation is improvement or no. Is to reduce cost or no. Is to eliminate the documents, is to eliminate the bureaucratic process, is what happened to continue with the auditing. See, what is my doctoral conclusions? The human-centered human capital is the central industrial for to totally require the human empowerment to digitalize the paper irritation, eliminate and hide the cost and streamline the audit process. See, the integral alignment for the ISO system must strictly align the corporate financial OKRs for true efficiencies for to complete the objectives. Yes? My resume. The model corporate strategies implementation for the KPIs, OKR, OKR, balance scorecard, and SMART definition strategic objectives. See? To continue with a standardization by ISO or other system, yeah, and Industry 4 technologies. All the via data digital manufacturing industrial 4 eliminates the process obsolete and the paperwork, not die mastery, no, less paper. Okay? Okay. Thank you for your attention. Do you have a question for me? I think the company is too sharp and Walt Disney and disturbed. Pero we to continue to force for figure out what the problem solutions. I would like rather other words or difference. I would like to rather and feel with a cheer for my company. It is to approach me for my knowledge, for my experience. Pero the more important is to open mind, to open heart, and the attitude. This mark all the difference. Thank you. Good afternoon. I'll see you another about the other exposition. Bye.